This was me, facing the server with nothing but a singular inventory slot and a dream. After everything had fallen to pieces, I was left weak and forced to take the challenge to either thrive or die, and I was going to do whatever it took to survive. Stuck with only one slot. To understand how I got into this position, we must go back to the start. This is the Slots SMP, where when you die or kill their players, you exchange inventory spaces. With each death and lost slot, you inch closer and closer to 0. You are banned and removed from the server.
1, 2, 3, here we go!
Starting off the season, we were given only 20 slots, and everyone was left to fend for themselves.
There's no way someone's already chasing me. Wait. It's Otter! Yo!
I had met my teammate, and after putting together some basic tools, we went our separate ways to gear up quickly. And it was working well, until...
Oh crap. I might be dead.
You're staying with Otter, bro. Oh my god.
As quickly as that, I was already down a slot. So to prevent this from happening again, we had to gear up as a team, while avoiding other players at all costs, which little to my knowledge could have been standing right in front of us.
Oh no, I think I see someone.
Who?
Maybe they're nice. Oh, never mind, it's a horse.
Wait, a horse? What?
Players, horses, same thing. Let's get dripped out.
Yo, Otter. You like my boots?
That is amazing. Where did you even get that?
I just took your leather.
How did you make it red? You want to get some, like, drip?
Hell yeah, who needs bookcases?
Yes! I like my leather drippy.
Go, farmer. That's sick.
With the day coming to an end, and with not the best gear progress, we logged off for the day, only for me to join on the next.
Bro, I just logged in. How am I dead? There's no way.
Immediately upon logging in, lag had gotten me killed. And little to my knowledge, this would be a start to a cycle of deaths all out of my control. Each slot lost, pushing me closer and closer to 0.
Okay, yeah. Hello? What is this? Okay, I'm gonna log out. This goofy out Wi-Fi. What? Okay, we're good. I just need to get out of here. There's no way. There's actually no way. It only happens on underwater. I swear. What? Okay, oh my gosh, not again. What? Frack!
Immediately starting the next day, I was hit with death after death after death after death. However, things were still looking up for me, as I was given an offer, a singular ray of hope to get back on top of the server.
Well, I may have a deal for you. So we have a scheme Discord and I thought up of. If you want, I can add him to the call.
I'm almost there.
Discord and I are... We found some glitch, right? It's pretty finicky, but essentially it involves prime numbers. When you're /withdrawing, like /withdraw 1, 2,
So if I withdraw all 10, give them to you, and you kill me, you would get 11 slots.
No.
Am I hearing this right?
Before we say anything else, could I get you to sign an NDA? So you don't tell anyone?
Yes.
Yeah, and then you click sign, name it, like, no.
The what's it called? I'm trying to remember because of how it's encoded. Because funny enough, the second slot has...
Just like that, I had lost everything I had, being tricked by players I foolishly trusted, and through the typing of a simple command and through a bug in the mod, all my slots were dropped to the floor. With an NDA signed, I was left alone.
Xerox must pay 10 slots. People, thank you so much for working with us. I'm sorry, Xerox.
Little did I know, this was only the beginning of my troubles.
So yeah, I'm cooked. Went to spawn to get gear, got jumped and killed by Sabank, and now I'm at 3 slots and an iron gear. What? Hey.
Hey man,
What do you want?
listen bro. I want you to sign an IOU.
How would I be useful? I have 2 slots. Screw it. I'm not gonna lose.
Let me introduce you to Sabank. This player had hunted me down before I could gear up and continually killed me. Before, similar to Lycus, forcing me to sign an IOU contract to avoid being banned. This would end up being one of my worst mistakes, and even then, with 2 slots to my name, I was hit with one last betrayal.
It's over, buddy. It's over for you. It's
I'm
over
at
for you,
2
buddy.
slots. There's not a shot. That's so lame.
Over for you, buddy. It's over. It's easy 2 slots, bro. Easy
I
2
saw
slots.
this was so obvious too. This is why I don't trust people, bro.
Even at my lowest point, I was not even given a chance or any hope of regaining back my slots. At this point, it seemed death was inevitable, and at every turn, there was something just waiting to go wrong.
So I see that you're struggling.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to inform you that I'm gonna make that struggle more difficult.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna death ban you or anything, but you know what my IOU is gonna be?
What?
Bear with me here. This is gonna be painful for you to hear. I'm gonna soft lock you on 1 slot, and basically what that means is that every single slot that you gain goes to me for 5 slots. And any slot that is gifted to you, you have to accept, and you can't tell anybody about the contract nor hint at it.
This cut deep. Any ounce of hope I had left was gone. There was no way I could get the materials for 15 slots while stuck at 1. However, this did not fully deter me, for even though the task I faced was seemingly impossible, I would give it my best shot. For no matter how much I got shot down, there were players in the server counting on me. If I were going to survive at 1 slot, I would need to adapt and change quickly, for even the smallest task can become downright impossible.
Okay, at least we got a bundle. That's nice. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Drop the bundle. Drop the pickaxe. And bang. I'm actually going to crash out.
And even with this difficulty, I would need to not only survive, but thrive. To do this, I would need to call upon some rare tactics and strategies, first of which, meeting the 3 basic needs. Number 1, I would need better methods of managing storage. Number 2, I would need to find protective measures to prevent accidental death. And lastly, I would need an offensive strategy to defend myself against other players. To start, inventory management. This is a tough beast to face. In order to do this, I would have to use whatever strategies I could. First of which, being a donkey.
Oh, let's go. It's still here. We got the saddle. Yes. Oh, let's freaking go. You can hold chests. When you're on 1 inventory slot, you need whatever you can get.
By looting through old chests, I was able to find myself a saddle. And by taming a donkey, I could gain an extra 15 temporary slots while riding. Even with the donkey, I would still have to strategically drop every one of my items in order to craft anything.
So we got the obby. Got the eye. And that's like 9 more slots. Let's go.
However, after making an ender chest, my storage would increase once more. Although a minor, these would make things a whole lot easier for me, allowing me to move on to my next mission. For this next task, I was clueless. On slots, helmets are banned. And with the game on hard mode, even with max gear, you're always just 1 shot away from death. If I was going to survive, I would need to gain whatever advantage I could, with the few slots and resources I had. However, with a lot of thinking, an idea came to my head that could change everything.
The dogs are really easy to get. I can make a farm for this. This is a max sword. How many dogs does it take to kill a warden? They're fucking winning. No way. Get him, boys. I killed the warden. This might actually just work.
That's right, dog armor is overpowered. With even just a couple armored dogs, they gain the strength and defense to defeat a warden, one of Minecraft's strongest mobs. You'd think, with this much strength, they would be hard to get. Wrong. Each piece of dog armor costs 6 armadillo scutes, which drop once every 10 minutes from armadillos. However, using probably Minecraft's least useful item, you can unlimitedly farm them, all at the cost of just feathers, copper, and sticks. While everyone is focusing on how overpowered maces are, this feature had slipped past everyone, and I was going to use it to its maximum.
We finally got one. Oh, let's go. And just like that, we got the brushes. Hey, 28, that's a good start. And this one's for dog number 1, Butterscotch. Let's go. And then for dog number 2, we got Red. Let's see. Rose. Perfect. Get the cat. No.
My dog army had grown exponentially, and with a cat and parrot added to the mix, had become the pet king. Now, I just had to do the finishing touches to complete my animal army.
Now there's a supply of scutes. It's gonna take a while. Now, let's see. This is gonna be insane. Let's go, baby.
With my dog army finished, I had achieved my second goal. My fun, however, would not last for long, as I was hit with a harmful truth. For my teammate, Otter had messaged me and offered to give me slots.
And any slot that is gifted to you, you have to accept. And then it goes to me, obviously.
He was the only person who was with me from the very start, the seemingly only person with any care for my survival. I could not take these slots from him, but with my contract signed, my fate was set, and I was left with 2 choices. Either I betray my teammate and take his slots to ensure my survival, or I defy the contract and face the consequences. It had finally hit me. Death was knocking at my door, and the decision was obvious. I would have to face death. With my goals now shifted, only the last step remained. Chance of survival would be slim, but I could not harm my teammate. So I came up with a plan, a last-ditch effort to remain on the server. Using what little bargaining power I had, I would challenge Savant to a duel, where if I win, with only my 1 slot, no traps or fleeing, I would gain freedom from this contract. If not, I'll be banned for good. With this in mind, I had to start preparing, for this would be my last and only shot at survival. To start, I needed to figure out how to PvP with so few slots. My options were heavily limited. With my donkey being a near immediate kill in any fight, I would not be able to work with many items. Just 2 in fact. So I had to do some testing and practice.
Get him! My dogs, no! Kinda working. I gotta show you how strong they are with dog armor. It's stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I think you should definitely take sword.
Oh. Yeah, this is way nicer.
Yeah, I think sword's definitely better. I haven't been expanding shield though. But the thing is, the dogs are always gonna be behind me even if I shield.
These two fights proved that this would not be easy. With the fights in mind, I decided to take on a sword with gapples in my offhand. The extra damage of the sword is crucial, and with the sheer number of dogs I had, it could circumvent any worry of shield spamming. So after grinding out golden apples and putting together a few fire wrist pots, my offensive capabilities were ready, and my last objective was complete. As each day went by, the clock continued to tick towards fate, until eventually the day had finally arrived. So after healing up my dogs, it was time to face my fears.
Come on, dogs. It's time to go.
Zuerox. Hold on.
Show yourself, coward.
I
How
can
about
just swoop
this?
in and kill you right now.
Tomorrow, we duel. No
Dude, I
traps.
can just duel you right now.
It became clear that Sabank was not going to accept my duel offer. However, foolishly, I still held on to hope that I could be spared.
Zuerox, I'm not gonna ban you. I just need you to follow me. Do you trust me?
No, I don't trust you.
So you don't trust me at all. You don't have to trust me, but I'm just saying, you get a slot out of this.
I had so much fun building up my dogs and collecting pets that it blinded my intuition as I searched for any way to expand my stay.
You're gonna give me those 5 slots by the 3rd, okay? And if you don't, you're getting death banned. You agree to giving me the slots by the 3rd. You see, there's a part of that contract that I think you might have forgotten. You have to let me death ban.
The time had fully come. The bells were ringing, and my fate became obvious. I could no longer escape death. Whether I won or lost, my fate was sealed. But that didn't deter me, for I wasn't going to let myself become a martyr. If I was going to go down, at least I could take him with me.
That doesn't mean I won't go out and fight.
Watch this. Damn, he's dying right now. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be gassed because of that. Eventually, by the way, you are gonna get death banned even if I die.
I know.
Yeah.
I stopped caring about life a while ago.
Yeah, I'll take a break. Sorry, Zuerox.
Good game.
It was done. I had failed. From the first to the last, I had watched each and every one of my dogs die. And my whole strategy was torn to pieces. Through my foolish trust, once again, everything had fallen apart. But not everything about this was negative. Taking a step back, although pretty dang painful, this was some of the most fun I've had on Minecraft in a long time. Something about the goofy antics and difficulty had revived something inside of me. Going into the season, I was on the edge of quitting Minecraft for good. With college starting and my priorities changing, I fell out of touch with the game. But by facing this challenge and the endless excitement of discovering new ideas, they had revitalized my long-lost love for this game, something that no painful experience could ever smother out.